Today we're working with any roll of paper. I have some wrapping paper. I have some masking paper. So I think you're going to enjoy this. We're going to be making embellishments using these. So stay tuned. We're making embellishments using napkin folding techniques. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and like we said, we're making embellishments. We're going to go ahead, we're going to start with our any roll of paper. Remember, for my page idea, I used this, and so we are going to go ahead and use this again. So what I did was, it's 12 inches, so I was able to use my cutter to go ahead and cut this down. I am going to be using 8-inch pieces. For the large way of how I'm going to show you to fold your papers, we are using the napkin folding techniques like I did a couple years ago for the, I think it was the June or July Just Junk Journal Challenge. And I had found a book of napkin folding, a little booklet that was in my mom's stuff. And so you're going to want several of these 8-inch pieces. So I'm going 8 by 8 is what I'm doing. It seems to be a good size for an embellishment. And so that's what we're going to do. I've already cut out a couple, but I wanted to show you 8 by 8. Really simple to cut this masking paper. It's 12 inches using that. We're also going to be using this in a few minutes. Okay, so the video part 1, actually I'll put part 2, part 1 of the last time I did the napkin folding, and it goes into more depth on how, if you're using a paper that has a picture or something, how to choose what part of the picture. It's also going to give you exact measurements if you like that sort of thing. But this one's going to be the simple. Okay, so we're going to start with our first one, and it is really easy and probably ends up being my favorite. Okay, so we're going to fold it up. Okay, and then we're going to turn our little page over, and we're going to fold it over. Okay, just like that. Up and over. So you'll have a fold on the top, and you'll have a fold on the right. Okay, fold on the top, fold on the right. And then we're going to take our top piece and we're going to bring it down, and you want to leave, in the video I said a finger, so about a finger. And then you're going to bring your next one over, and you kind of want it to be that again. Okay, so this is our fold right there. You're going to want to use a bone folder once you get things where you really want them. That is our really simple first one. So what I would do with this one is I would probably go ahead and, well, we're just doing the bases. Okay, we're just doing the bases. So there's our base fold. It's going to make a great tuck, let me tell you. So if you had this glued down on your page, okay, like this, you probably want something to hold it closed, maybe from down here. And you can open this whole piece, and you could journal here. You could have something here that you wanted to keep. Okay. At the same time, you can stick something in here. You end up with a pocket here, and a pocket, a couple of pockets down there also. Okay, so that is our first one. Very, very simple. It is a good idea to use some like a more flimsy paper for this, because otherwise it gets hard to fold. They get bulky, but this is a great one. Okay, So I have the next one, and this one is a little bit more tricky. We're going to go ahead. We're going to fold this up. Okay, so corner to corner. And you want to really try and make sure that your folds are, your corners are matched and your folds are good. So we're going to take our right corner and bring it up to the point. And while you're holding it here at the point, you want to bring this straight down and then bring this across. Okay? Because we're going to do several folds on this one. And so you want it to be pretty as precise as you can. So here we're going to use our fingernail to hold down in this corner. Okay, and then we're going to reach up, and we're going to go point to point up there at the top. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now you're going to turn this over and you're going to pull this up. Okay, and a little bit more like actual finger, okay? And you want to use your bone folder on this one. Okay, so that's what we have so far. And that is my favorite corner. Okay, now I'm going to bring this little corner into the center. And you can do this with the bigger paper. You can do, I did 8x8. You can do larger, but you're going to see in a few minutes why I chose 8x8. Okay. Okay, and remember, these are your bases. If you are doing the challenge, the monthly challenge, it's your bases that we're doing here. Okay, your embellishment base, and this is the A in Stashbuster, any roll of paper. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and reach in here, and I am going to cut from this corner right here. Okay, from this corner, I'm going to go ahead and, sure I am. Okay, I'm going to come in and do that. And pull that back. So if I only cut one, okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put that folded one, just put it down here. Okay, this piece, I'm going to bring this in and put it so that it goes underneath there. Okay, and that's going to give me that. Okay, now this is the side that I really like. Okay, and so I am going to want to take this top piece, and you might do this earlier in your folding. It might be easier if you decide that you want to do this fold here. Okay. Because I think you can always improve on somebody's idea. Okay, so there's that. And what that's going to give me is I'll have a place for a tag, place for a tag, place for a little tag. Okay. So, so there's that. Now, as for putting this in the journal, it can go in as a floating pocket. You might want to go ahead and glue this little piece down. You might want to pull these down. This I didn't play with a whole lot, because as the napkin fold, this is what you get, okay, when it's a napkin. and you know, with this piece up, and you are able to set this on a table. Okay, so like that, and it kind of looks like a crown or something. But for paper folding, I went with this. Now, the other thing that you could do is this could set on a page, and so this could be a tuck on the next page. Okay, so this could be put onto the next page, and then this could be glued down. And again, we've got this that you might want to play with, or even cut out. But I really like this part. Okay, and I'm going to show you, we're going to do this even smaller, and I'll show you what I actually want to do with it. But this will give you the folding idea. So again, I cut that piece so that this would fit in there. Okay, and again, it's all this folding has to be bone folded so that it'll stay. Okay, so there's number 2. And now for the third one, I have, again, my paper here, and I'm going to go ahead and fold my paper up. I have, I was just kind of playing with the way the curl was there. Okay, so fold your paper up. Okay, then I'm going to bring my paper down. Okay, and let's see. So this was an 8x8. I got this wonderful ruler as a gift, and it is whatchamacallits? Was that millimeters? So I'm learning. So we're going to use this. We're at 4 millimeters, and we're going to come down. Okay, so I folded it in half. I've measured up to 4 millimeters, and then I'm pulling my paper down. I'm making sure I come up to the edge so it's all even here, and then I'm going to go ahead and fold across. Okay, and then I'm going to come back over here and look at this piece, and I'm going to pull that up, and that should give me, okay, first we're going to go ahead and push the, sorry, forgot this part. I added this. This is a part that I added to what I was doing because I wanted this to be a little bit stronger. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and add some glue here. Whoop, went right off the paper. Did you see that? Time for a new table cover. Well, I'm getting ready to redo my my space here, so I'll make that be part of that. Okay, so then I can go ahead. So I've reinforced this edge because this paper is really flimsy. Okay, now I'm going to come back and I'm going to put my finger right even with the edge of the bottom there, and I'm going to pull it over to the edge here, and we're going to give this a double pocket across. Okay, now you could go ahead and fold this over, and that would give you a pocket on the other side. So that gives you options. I'm going to go to this side because that other side seems to give me a crooked. Okay, so there you go. And so that gives us a pocket here and a pocket here. And then we can go ahead and we're going to fold this over in an approximate third. Okay. And then we're going to fold this one over. Okay. Bone folder all the creases. Okay. And then this little short one can be the inside. You're going to close up your pockets and you'll have a little little booklet that will open. You have places for things to go. And so that is that. So that is that folding technique. Now in the video in the description box, I did this with a calendar page. I believe the measurements were 10 3/4, so you ended up with a bigger piece, and it had flowers on one side. So in the explanation, I helped you figure out what you want to show and how to cut your paper. And yeah, so this is different than what the little booklet showed, because the way the booklet did it, you would have a whole lot of bulk down at the bottom. So I had changed it a little bit. So there's 3 folds so far. And now we are going to go ahead and I cut out, where did they go? There it is. Okay, so from our scrap piece, I have a little piece, I believe it's 4 by 4, okay? Because it's what's left, and then I made it 4 inches. So we're going to use our glue stick, okay? And we're going to actually make smaller embellishments. So now you've seen how to fold them, and we're going to fold them in a smaller way. Okay, we have our little piece of napkin over here. So I decided I wanted to cover this, and I checked, and it worked using a glue stick. So you want to make sure that you're like really wet. Okay. Do this. Okay, so second edition of glue, because we want it to be straight. Okay. I'm just going to put it on and then cut off. Okay. You could do the ironing technique with your cling wrap also. I'll look and see if I can find one of my videos on how to do that. Oh my gosh, your paper feels amazing. The napkin on paper, even if with a glue stick, it gives it a linen feel. And but I wanted to show you that you can change this masking paper. I mean, there's so many yards of this, or feet of this, on the roll. We'll save that, because that I can add that back into the journal somewhere and make it so that it is. Okay, we're going to let this one dry, and the magic of TV or YouTube, we have one already ready. Of course, it's curling up. So, but look at it, has become one piece of paper. Okay, so napkin. So, I did this you could do it on the 8-inch also if you wanted to make it the big one. So we're going to make that really pretty one, the one that my favorite one. And let's go this way. Actually, if I can remember how to do it. Okay, we're going to go this way. Okay, so there's your fold. And then remember, we're going to move this to the up spot. Okay. And then we're going to pull this over. So we have fold on the top and fold on the right. And if you ended up with little places where your glue maybe didn't stay, you can add some glue. Okay, then we're going to pull this piece over. Just pull it over. And we'll pull the second one over. Just like that. Okay, I am not straight here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that and clean it up because I do want it cleaned up. Okay, so I have, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, and so I want to add a paper clip. So I am going to go ahead and I've got my little tool here, and we'll go ahead and, just like you've seen a lot of people do, we're going to go ahead and curl the edge. Okay. And that's, I'm going to do this way because I just want to have a paper clip to hold this in. Okay, so I've gone on the outside. Now I'm going to bring this one and I'm going to go towards the outside on this one also. Okay, so I'm just grabbing it and twirling it. Sure I am. Whoop. There we go. I wasn't holding tight enough onto the paper clip. So we have this, and I'm going to take the larger piece and put it towards the back, and this way I can add this into the journal. Okay, and I can use this, I can open it up, and there's journaling space, but at the same time, I think this is really pretty. Okay, you can also go ahead then, and if you had something else that you wanted to put on the page, and you can put it on the page, you know, like this. Okay. So put it on and then add your paper clip. And you'll see that this is going to come out a little bit. Okay? But there you have that. And you could add a little dangle or something there if you wanted to. But I think that that is really pretty. So I had made this one earlier to make sure that it would work, and it did. So there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and from our extra, we'll cut ourselves another square. So there, we go to there, we'll come and go to there, cut it, and that gives us another square. And we're going to go ahead and do a mini of the triangle fold one. Okay, so remember we went there. Now we're going to go to the center, and we're going to push down here, pull it up. Okay. Really good creases. Really good creases. Then we're going to turn it over, pull it up this way. Okay. And bring it in. Okay, so I'm going to bring it into the center. Bring this side in. So that I'm bringing the bottom into the center is how I'm doing this. Okay. Okay, and then I want this to be able to I'm just going to fold that to the back. Okay. You can come back and glue that. We'll put that in there. Okay. Okay. For this one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take these two pieces. I'm going to fold them out. Okay. So that is what the look is from that side. And then I'm going to take paper clip, a regular paper clip, regular paper clip. There we go. Okay. And I am going to put the short side inside. Oh, this is that one of those big fat ones. I don't want that. Okay, here we go. Short side on the inside. I'm going to go ahead, bring it down. Okay, and there we go. And we have a little paper clip. You can go ahead and, okay, it did. Whoa. Glue it together. If you don't like the little wings coming out here, then you can cut them off. You can fold them down. But this gives you a little place to put something in here. Remember, you can also put something up here. You can fold this down like we did on the other one if you want to. And so that gives you a little mini paper clip. I don't like that. I like it from this side. Ah, look at there. That kind of looks like now it's a collar. Okay, but there you have your little mini. I think, do we have a single? There we go. So single mini French card can go right in there. I would probably go ahead and trim it down so you can still see some of the piece at the top there. Okay. So there's that. Okay, so this is the one I did earlier. I think these are a lot of fun. They're different. And again, the napkin folding is, there's the videos from before, and like I said, they have more detail. And I do have another to show you, and I'm going to use another scrap from the any roll paper. Let's go ahead and just make it into a little trifold piece. Okay, and so I have, from the wrapping paper, I have gone ahead and I have cut out some pieces. The other thing that I think would be actually really cool, and so your wrapping paper, this is my base right here. I need my base to be stronger, so I am going to go ahead and add it onto a piece of my other any roll. Okay, but this could be you adding this is your base, and you're just making it stronger. Okay, So base. Making it stronger. I think those geraniums are going to look great with the gloxinias that are in the, so these are the gloxinia that's in the assorted floral digital kit. And that's my main kit that I'm using for this journal. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to rip around the outside of this, giving me the base for an embellishment. Okay, so like a cluster embellishment. Okay, now your wrapping paper, you could use your wrapping paper and make the napkins. Again, any of the more flimsy paper is going to work much better for the napkin folding because it won't be as bulky. If you try doing the napkin folding with your regular cardstock scrapbook paper, it's going to be very, very, very bulky. Okay, so there I have my my embellishment. Okay, this is my base, but I had to make my base stronger. So all I'm doing is making my base stronger. Okay, so if you take this and you've cut something out from your wrapping paper and you put it on your cardstock, it needs to just be making it stronger. Okay, and then, so not like taking and putting your picture on, or putting that on here. This is my base. This is me making my base prettier. This is my base. I'm just making my base stronger. So, like I said, if you're taking something, say this was out of flimsy something, and you were going to go ahead and put it on something to make it stronger, and then you cut around it, that's okay. Okay, so there's that. So let's go ahead and we'll decorate. So this doesn't count this is your base. Okay, this doesn't count as adding something there. This is your base. Okay, so let's see. I just saw out of the corner of my eye this fern washi. Okay, so this little fern washi. And add that. And then, you know me and this stamp. I do have a smaller one also, the Paris one. But I think this one will be fine. And stamping paper. Okay. So that'll be 2 things. And let's see, can I add? I like the idea of the lace, but it's I don't like the way it looked once I put it on there. Okay, let's see, what do we have? Oh, I like that. We'll add that just to the outside there. Okay, so we'll put our glue on here. And add our doily. Oh, I don't want the silver. adding our doily behind it. So we've added the doily, the stamping, and the washi. And I really like the way that looks. So that's going to be an embellishment. So a cluster, that works. Works. Okay, so I think it might be kind of fun for this one if we add some of this lace, maybe. What do you think? In the back there? I can go ahead. I don't want to waste any of it. So let's go ahead and we'll put some fabric tack in here. Okay. And then we'll push this in. We want it to ruffle and kind of fan out. This would be okay. Ruffle and fan out. Might have to hold it. Okay. Okay, so that gives us that look. Let's go ahead. I want that side a little shorter. Need the bubble to go up. Go up, bubble. It's getting slower and slower. Our little wings over here will help hold it in. I like that. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we added a paper clip. Okay, because our folding is our base. We added a paper clip. We added that. And let's look around. What else can we... Oh, you know what? We have up here some of... Yeah, there we go. Of course, we could put that in there and have a second card. Those don't count, okay? Because that's additions. That's not decorating. But I have over here, I have this flower that I can use, okay? So this is from the wrapping paper. And the wrapping paper is amazing. It has the words on it that I used in the mini challenge and the challenge. And so it has flower words and it has flying thing words. I've used it in the fairy journals before. Okay, so we can just put that right down there. And then I think, well, we've got the lace on the top. I was thinking maybe a piece of lace across the bottom, but I don't think we need that. So let's go ahead and put this on. And that will give us our 3 things. Okay, so we folded. I showed you how to do the fold large so that you could do it small if you wanted to. And again, as you'll see in the other videos, it came from a booklet that my mom had on napkin folding. It was out of a Family Circle magazine. I think it said 2002. Okay, so there we go. I think that's going to be adorable. And then we have this one, and I think we will go ahead and add a little dangle to it because I was like, you know, I have some. Okay, so these came from the little stretch bracelets that I don't know if they still have them, but they had them at Michael's. You could get the little stretch bracelet. And so let's go ahead and pull that off. We want the, oh, look, it's already ready. Okay. I'll just hang this little dangly off. And close it. I might need my other, I think the blue ones are the ones that, nope, those are black. Now that I've been using my tools more, I think when I redo this, oh, we'll try this one. When I redo this room, I think I'm going to give them their own spot because they're hard to get to. Okay, it's probably easier. The shorter ones are easier to control. But you do need to hold on to the main paper clip when you're trying to do this. So we've used a napkin, we've used our jewelry. Okay, let's see. Okay, that should stay on. Let's put it back towards itself. Okay, so that we've got paper clip. Okay, now you could go ahead and attach this. I was playing with it with different ways of attaching it, and I didn't like them as much as just because you can't use the whole piece. Okay, so let's go ahead. We need to do some decorating on here. Now here, the adding your napkin, that was not to make it stronger. That was to make it pretty. So that counts. Make sure that that's not a fold. Okay. Well, we're cleaning it up. Okay, so that counts as one. Right there. Okay. And then okay, I'm going to put my paper clip on here first because I don't want to be in the way of where the paper clip goes with the pieces that I'm going to add. Okay, I think we can go ahead and, you guys, I can't remember. Is this what we're using for bling? I don't remember. Does anybody remember? Okay, well, now it is. Okay, so what if we'll put this up here. Okay. And these extra touches, they just make a difference. Okay, we're going to go ahead and come across here, and we'll put this down with our fabric tack. So do you have a lot of napkins? I do check out the DearJulieJulie Etsy shop for napkin sets, and that way you don't have to go and buy the whole package. You can buy a whole package and have a variety of napkins. Okay, so I, for some reason, didn't manage to make it all the way over, so I'm going to go ahead and trim that like that. Okay, so what do you think so far? What do you think? What do you think? I like it. I think a word would be kind of cool on here. I'm trying to think if I have these that I made these words into stickers. And so this journal is floral. I like unique. We'll just go with unique. Okay, and this was out of a paper pad. And I made my own stickers. I think unique can be in a floral journal. because I think every flower is unique. I'm just going to take that. So we use double-sided tape to make these stickers. Okay. And let's see. Okay, I'm going to put it on the lace, so I am going to go ahead and also add the fabric tack to hold it down. Okay. And so you need one for the challenge, for the March Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge. You're going to need a page made out of the any roll of paper, and you're going to need one embellishment. I'm showing you a few because the video would be very short and boring. We only did one. Oh, I love this. Now, this one, your paper clip is going to be seen from the other side also, because you're going to go ahead and you'll be putting this onto your journal like that. Isn't that awesome? I love it. I love it. I love it. You can still use this also to hold something else. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So there's that. Okay. And so for your big one, you could go ahead and cover it with your napkin and have a larger one like that, which I think would be awesome. Let's show you how you can add this in to your journal. So I have a postcard, and this would normally be the postcard page, but it got cut off. My printer it shuts itself off, and apparently I didn't realize my internet goes off. So I'm going to have to actually look into that. I had seen it on my phone because I use, my phone is through the Wi-Fi when I'm home. And I had seen that sometimes it says, you can't do that because you've lost your connection or whatever. Well, I'm seeing it like constant in my working with the printer that I've been the work that I've been doing with my printer lately. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and trim off this and this, and that's okay. And so this, I would actually recommend cardstock. I will probably add that onto something. This is my embellishment base right here. I'm going to make a tuck. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and tuck this down. We'll tack it down with some glue on the corner. So the side and the bottom of this corner over here, and we'll put that down. Okay. Okay, so we have this, and then this, and it can go onto a page. Okay, and you're going to be able to open, and open. Okay, and at the same time you can put something in there, you can put something in here. Okay, we're going to want something to close this, so I probably a paper clip of some sort. I'm just going to use the one that we made already and put that in there. I think that would work really well. Okay, and that is the long side to hold this in. And okay, let's see. So let's go ahead and we'll want to possibly decorate the front of this. You could go ahead and add another one of these on top of there. That might be kind of fun. Okay, so looking around, I've already used that. How about we bring in some of the dot paper that we've had before? Should we dot under the green? I think we'll dot under the green. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my glue onto here. Okay, and I want to do something that doesn't take away from being able to open this whole piece out. Okay, I'm going to take my my paper, and I'm holding this down. I'm going to put my paper right up to the edge and lay it down. Okay. Right up to the edge and lay it down. Okay, and then I can go ahead and cut that or rip it. I know you're going to be shocked. I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to start with this piece because this is to me, the piece that needs to go away sooner. I'm going to, for insurance, I'm going to use my paper clip and hold down my other piece so I don't grab it and cut it. Okay, remember we use that somewhere in the journal already. Some of this dot paper, and it was in my my stash box. So there we go. There's that. Oh, I like it a lot. Okay, so what do we have as far as flowers? Kind of like those. Could go ahead. This is from the wrapping paper. Okay, and that fits on there. Love it. Go ahead and put this down. Okay, so I've added a digital and some scrapbook paper. So I've made my little tuck into a bigger tuck. Oh, how did we have this? Do you remember? Like that, maybe? I want to be able to fit it all on here. There we go. Okay, there's that. Okay, so up here, we have this. I think that's too bright. What if, oh yeah, look at that with that behind it. The lace behind it, I like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll use our fabric tack because we're using the lace. Now you can, the Tombow Mono liquid glue works amazing with fabric. It just takes a long time to dry. Okay, so I'm going to use the fabric tack because it will dry so much quicker. Okay, and we want our flowers growing up. Okay, so we're going to come over here and, you know what, I'm only going to put it like halfway on. Okay, so we're going to come right there, like that. Okay, now I am going to use this. And we'll need another one. I saved all these so I would have things to use. Okay, so we're going to use that, and let's go ahead and stamp it. Stamp on the, cancel. We're going to cancel that stamp. Okay. There we go. I love it. I say that all the time, huh? I love it. Okay. So I had a couple of people message me and tell me that they think it should be the find something to celebrate every day is what should be on the next installment of the items for the merchandise. And so that is probably what we are going to do. I'm just trying to figure out, it doesn't, I have my amount of things. I'm just like, does it, yeah, I kind of like that. So let's go with this little piece across the bottom. Okay, go across here. Okay, we'll go from here to across here. Okay, so that gives me all that happening. And then I'm going to add one of our little negative hearts. Negative from the sticker. Okay, so we just go ahead and cut around this. Remember, I like to use all my scraps. I am loving the sticker pages. Oh my gosh, you guys. Absolutely amazing and beautiful. Our sticker pages or sticker masterboards, all made out of stickers, have been just awesome. Okay, I'm just going to put that right up there. Okay, so that gives me a tuck that we made out of, let's make sure we can still open it. Oh, what did I do? Oh, just a little piece of glue down here. Okay, so we can still open it, and right in there, and we have that. And then we'll go ahead and add the long side of the paper clip to come in and hold it. And so I absolutely love that tuck. Love that tuck. So we have our tuck. We have our embellishment. We have our two fun little paper clips. We actually have more. And then we also have this, and I did make a mini of it. Also, I made a little one from, actually this one's from the 10-inch paper, and this one is from the 8-inch paper. Okay, so that gives you an idea of the two different ones. And then remember, we have this that I showed you. So I showed you how to do it large so that you can come back and make a small one. Okay, aren't they? Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see these. Okay. So, and here we showed you how to do this one large and then also small to make our little paper clip. So if you want more detailed instructions for how to do the folding for these, okay, the folding for these, that is in the description box down below. It's a video that I made shortly after my mom passed away, and I had found the napkin folding book. And so we did several. There's actually even a couple more techniques that we did there. Okay, so I have a couple of digitals to show you, and we are going to start with tiny houses. That was brought up yesterday, and it says it's 13 files. So it looks like I probably have more because this is my working folder. Okay, so there's wallets of the tiny houses, and it has this fun green background. We have some receipts and things. And so looks like another. Okay, we have pages, tiny house pages. So this would be fun to use on a storybook journal. This, I go over how to use these. So you get, these can be tags, these here, and then these can be tucks, and you cut these in squares, and then that can fold down. Okay. Your background page. Then you've got these. You can still journal on here. You've got your little tiny house. Be really easy to decorate. You've got your home sweet home. And these are some more of the pages. Again, I think they'd be really fun for like a storybook. That to me looks like where, well, that one looks like where Snow White would live. That kind of looks like the house from Tangled if it was up in the tree. Okay. So again, you have the wallets, and then there's these embellishments. The embellishments are great. So you can fussy cut those out. Okay. So some more of the working pieces. So that is tiny houses. Tiny houses. There you go. And the next one I have to show you, I only have a couple of the pages because I made a huge journal out of this and I used everything. And so this is French Fashionista. Okay, so those are the main ladies for French Fashionista. And so you get a large wallet page, you get a large page like this that's is that same page? That's that page. Okay, in large tags. You get envelopes and tags, you get postcards. It is a really fun digital. Like I said, I've used most of it, so that's all that I have in there to show you, but you can check that out at the Dear Julie Etsy shop. Next I have Mimi's Flowers and Songs. So these are some painted flowers that my mom had painted that I found in her things, and I took them and I made a digital out of using the flowers that she'd painted. She painted them on transparent paper. So the song is called Flower Song. You get wallets, you get postcards, you get your mini journal kit. So anytime you see where there's the postcards broken up, that's a mini journal kit. You get little postcards, little tags. So that means you get big tags. Whoa, we don't want blinky lights. Okay, so large tag. postcards. Postcards on postcards. The small page, the collage page, a page, collage page, the flowers big. There's that, and that. Okay, so flowers song, or Mimi's Flowers and Music. I think that one's called, right? Mimi's Flowers and Song. Okay, Mimi's Flowers and Song. We called Mom Mimi because that's what she wanted to be called when she became a grandma. This one's called Just Flowers. So this one is just Mimi's Flowers. You've got it in a diagonal. You have it straight. You have it side to side, a little bit frosted. Again, so you get these in frosted and in regular. Okay, and you'll get, I believe there's postcards and all that in this one. Also, it says you get 33 files, 24 page files, and 9 ephemera files. So check that out. Again, working folders, so I've already used some of the pages. So those are the digital kits I have for you today. And I really, really look forward to seeing what you do with the ideas that we had today. And so are you enjoying this? I am so enjoying this challenge. I said yesterday, I think it's one of my favorites, and it's definitely one of my favorites. It's probably one of the easiest as well. So which one is your favorite? Did you do this while we were doing it? Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget the digitals are all on sale for 50% off. And that is through March 15th. We're calling it the March on sale. And so do check that out, as well as the napkins that are available in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. Those are under supplies. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Okay. I didn't want to go down there.